The striper are going off. We gotta get to him. Let's go.
In the water?
Let's go. So my cast pass. Oh my God. Oh my, I'm on. All right, well, Clay is almost here. And after Clay gets here, we're gonna go pick up Matt. And then we're gonna be meeting up with Dylan. And the goal today is to target some striper. I've never caught one before in my life. I think Matt might have caught some. Dylan's caught some small ones. And I think Clay might have caught some small ones too. As far as I know, we're all fairly new to striper fishing. I literally have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this species whatsoever. Everything I've heard about them, they sound similar to yellowtail during the summer, if conditions are right. You're just looking for the boils, looking for birds dive bombing, and then blow ups on the water. Try to chase those boils. Hopefully you get there in time, cast out, chuck and wind kind of thing. So I'll probably be throwing bigger sized jerk baits, big Castmasters, and maybe even crocodiles. And if the blowups are big enough, I might even throw a surf siren. I think Clay's pulling up right now. We're gonna go get Matt and we're gonna get on out of here. If we can't find any stripers, then we're gonna try some bass fishing. Well, yeah, we're gonna hop on the road and we're gonna get on out of here. Didn't even have time to take the GoPro out. Matt's already on the first fish of the day.
Jerkbait.
On the jerkbait, not a giant, but
We'll take it.
we'll take it. First fish of the day, already beat the skunk. Well, we didn't, Matt did. Matt beat the skunk. We got Clay, we got Dylan.
What's up?
Hopefully, we're gonna slay him. So, here we go. Let's get started. Dude, this guy just kills it.
I know, the big guy.
Look at the size of that thing.
Say, adios.
In the arms of the angel.
And another.
Yeah, that's candy. You got those.
Back to back, ready?
Dude, look how good he hit that, though. Honestly. Then chop it like a little bit, like let's give it.
Oh, one whacked at it. Oh! Ah, he popped off. Cast a hook though.
Hey, you had one on though.
I had one on. I almost beat the skunk. Yeah, they're really amped up right now with all this bait in the water.
But we need bigger ones.
It's good that they're not keyed in on the bait though.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Let
send
me
you
see.
that.
They don't even know. I literally just bought this shit.
Yo, what the striper? I'm not even joking.
Dude, number 5. Everyone else is trying to beat the skunk.
They look weird here.
Yeah, I was thinking that in your last one that you caught. Their heads literally look like smallmouth. They have like that blue on them.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of release. I got one! I beat the skunk!
Yo, Ray got a toad. Look at it.
A few moments later.
The striper are going off. We gotta get to them. Dude, they're castable. They're so close. They're so close. I'm too fat for this, man. Oh my God! They're busting! Should we? Run through the water, dude. I'm down. Let's go.
In the water?
Let's go. I'm sending it. I'm trying. I'm sending it. Striper are right here. Can I get one? Can I get my first striper? It is so windy. I'm chasing the boils in the water. Oh my God, they're right here. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so close. Come back up, come back up, come back up. Come back up. Come back up. Ah! I'm cold. It's windy as hell. The water's cold, but they're boiling. Throwing a decent sized golden Castmaster. Silver might have been better right now, but this is what's heavy enough to cast through the wind. They're so close. Oh my God, they are so close. It is slippery, slippery grounds right now. There is super slippery moss right here. Oh! I had one! I had one! Shit! Oh, right there, right there, right there! I don't even know if you guys can hear me. It is so windy. I cast it past him, I cast it past him. Oh my god! Oh my god! They're right in front of me! They're right in front of me! Ah! I'm on! I'm on! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Ow! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, it's a good one! It's a freaking good one! Yes! Oh my god, look at this thing! Get my rod down. Oh god, I almost lost the fish and my rod. Open up, baby, open up. Open up. Open up. Oh, don't wrap me in there. Yeah! Look at that fish! Yes, baby! Yeah! I just want to apologize for all that screaming, yelling, hooting, and hollering. As you saw, I ran about a half mile through knee-deep water, and all my friends were a half mile away. And I wanted to make sure that they knew that I was hooked up, so I screamed as loud as I possibly could to overpower the wind and make sure that they heard me from about a half mile away. So that explains all the screaming. Oh my freaking god. That was more epic than I had anticipated whatsoever. That was pretty crazy fishing. We saw the blow-ups, ran literally from one side of the lake completely around to the other side of the lake, chasing those boils. And by the time we got there, as far as we possibly could to be on dry land, they were already going further and further. And I was just like, screw this, I'm going in. And I just jumped in the water fully clothed, started running and chasing the boils as hard as I can. And the further and closer I got to the boils, the further and further that the boils just kept on going and going. So I was just sitting there running and casting non-stop. I probably ran about a half mile total in knee-deep water, and then I saw the birds slowly start turning and coming my way, and I was just like, oh my god, this is my chance. And as soon as I saw the birds turning this way, I saw a castable blow up slightly to my left, cast it out, and didn't get him. And then literally as my lure hit the water, another blow up happens maybe 20 yards to my right, and I was like, shit, I'm out of the zone. Start reeling as fast as I can, and as soon as I get my line in, waited like 5 seconds to see what's around me, and small blow-ups, small boils happened, like very hard to detect because of how choppy it was with the wind, but small boils happened. And I was like, oh my god, I casted right at them, and as soon as my lure hit the water, bigger boils started happening. I was like, okay, here we go. And I start winding, and sure enough, one hit it, slammed it, and they slam lures like yellowtail. Like seriously, as soon as they grab that lure, they're already turned away, ready to run, and it just literally like just grabbed it. Oh my god, I mean, that fish was strong as hell. It ended up weighing 6.3 pounds. So first ever striper, 6.3 pounds. I mean, that's pretty damn good, and especially for a lure literally this big. I mean, like 3-inch, not even 2-inch, 2.5-inch lure. It's a pretty damn big fish for a lure that size. Yeah, it was pretty freaking amazing. And again, I really wish I could have filmed everyone's experience, like when I came back all the way back and was able to show everyone my fish. I'm really bummed that my camera had very low battery after that fish. I did swap out the battery after everything was all done and it calmed down, but by that time fishing was pretty much over. The wind picked up way too gnarly and it just was impossible to fish at that point. If I could get everyone's reaction by the time I got back to shore, I mean it was priceless, man. I had that 100-pound test and I just had that line, just tied it off on my belt and had that fish dangling behind me, like dragging it behind me in the water all the way back. And I got back and everyone's like, dude, where's your fish? And I was like, it's right here. And I start pulling it out from behind me. They just start dying because like I'm literally dragging a fish behind me all the way back to shore. That was epic. I've knocked off 3, as far as I know. On the top of my head right now, I've knocked off 3 game fish this year that I've always wanted to knock off my list. Striper being one of the top bucket list fish I've always wanted to get for freshwater. Other striper that I really want to get is a Cape Cod striper, because those things are freaking massive and those are in salt water and they go into the canals, and I can only imagine what a 50-pounder feels like, 20-pounder even feels like, something 12-pounder, something double the weight of this. I can only imagine what a striper that size pulls like. I'm excited to try this fish. There's going to be a catch and cook here to come soon. Stay looking forward to that, because hopefully whatever we come up with is going to be good. As far as I know, what I've been seeing on YouTube, all the recipes, what people say is pan fry, deep fry, or grilled. It's everything I've seen and everything I've heard to do. But you guys know my dad and how Chef Eddie is, and he might come up with something crazy that nobody's ever heard of before. But again, like I said, we'll see. We'll play by ear and see how it goes. Hopefully, more striper trips here to come in the future. That was my first one. I've gone out like 5 or 6 times for those things, and that was my first one ever. So I just want more under my belt so badly. Hopefully, more to come soon. As always, thank you for watching. Please give this video a nice thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And I will see you all next time.